have someone at home with Alzheimer's or diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it changes not only that person's life but your life and your entire family's life.
The job of a caregiver is a 24-hour-a-day job, 7 days a week. And we actually kind of refer to the days as 36-hour days for our caregivers.
The things that we take for granted, going to the store, going to the drugstore, going to get our hair done or our nails done, caregivers can't do that. So it is a constant battle. And caregivers are just absolutely worn out from the stress, emotional, mental, physical, and financial stress of the disease.
The family caregivers that we deal with the most are the ones that literally have almost kind of given up their lives to take care of their loved one with Alzheimer's.
Some people with Alzheimer's are definitely in their own world, and we are in ours, and it's very difficult for them to live in that world that they are because they cannot fit into the rest of the world. So you just have to fit into their world.
Someone is diagnosed with Alzheimer's every 70 seconds, and experts will tell us that we are the first epidemic of the 21st century, and that is very scary. And by the year 2050, it's expected to triple. So we are struggling, to really find the money to help find a cure and to help these families who are being diagnosed. And it's not just an old person's disease. It strikes people in their 30s and 40s and 50s as well.
The Alzheimer's Association, they help with research for the cure for the disease, and they also help with the caregivers and the families, and they have support groups and things like that.
This is our Memory Walk, and the Memory Walk is our signature event and the largest fundraiser of the year.
So obviously, we're a nonprofit organization, and we rely on donations and contributions. That's how we are able to bring the programs and services to the people in the communities who need them. And the other reason is just for awareness.
The Memory Walk is the biggest fundraiser and biggest event that the Alzheimer's Association does every year. They have walks all across the country. And so the event is actually just about raising funds for the Alzheimer's Association, and their main goal is to try to find a cure for Alzheimer's disease.
If you're participating in the walk, you develop a team, and so we did a team for my great aunt, and you can either join the team, you can donate to the team or to a member of the team, or you can just donate directly to the Alzheimer's Association.
Had actually 200 plus registered online, so due to the weather, probably not going to have that many, but hopefully we'll have a crowd. Our goal, last year we raised $61,000. We are still not close to our goal this year of $54,000, so we desperately need funds to be raised.
Well, my husband, their friend, their granddad died of Alzheimer's that he got very early in life, in his late 50s. They call it early onset, and he died a little over almost 4.5 years ago of Alzheimer's disease.
My father-in-law was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and actually he passed away in 2000. 2002, and I came to work for the Alzheimer's Association in 2000, and during his disease process I just kind of felt really helpless, and I watched it destroy him, watched it destroy my husband and my family ultimately.
My great aunt had Alzheimer's, and she passed away back in 2003, but we've actually been doing the walk since 2000, so this is our 10th year. of participating. So I just got interested in it because I knew what her family was going through. They lived in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, and I couldn't be there to help them, but I could do something and participate in the walk here. So,
my grandmother actually passed away from complications from Alzheimer's several years ago, so it's a cause that really is kind of dear to my heart.
Just visiting my great aunt, I could see how hard it was. It was hard for me because she was our family historian, and all of her memories were erased, and that was the hardest thing. We lost a big treasure to our family, and not just the physical stuff, but just the mental hardship, and knowing that all the stuff she loved, her passion, was gone and erased.
Their website was barely existent back when I was going through this problem period, and now it's perfect. If you have any questions, if you need help, go on the website, get the information. There's 24/7 help, which everybody needs at some point. And I wish it had been that strong when I was going through it, but it's spectacular right now, and I would highly recommend that.
I was like most people during the disease process. I didn't want to. I thought I could handle it. You know, it was my father-in-law, and we could take care of him, and we did not reach out. And I see now that is one thing that we really missed out on, because it could have been such a help for us.
I say check out the support group through the Alzheimer's Association. I think that would be a big benefit for anyone, because you're not alone.
To be honest with you, when I was going through that period of time, I was in college, and I was kind of coming back and forth and trying to deal with that, so I really didn't have very much contact with the Alzheimer's Association. So looking back on it, knowing what I know now, I wish that I would have. But
We have family caregiver workshops that we do in different areas of our region, which is the top 21 counties in the state of Georgia. We have a 24-hour helpline.
We do support groups. We have a safe return bracelet program, so if your person wanders at some point during the disease, we have caring closets that helps with incontinent products, and we have a telephone support group, and we have access to information and referral that's unbelievable.
it's pretty obvious that everybody's life has been touched by Alzheimer's disease in one way or another. So I think it's just really urgent that people get out and do the best they can and use the care and compassion in their heart and try to make a difference. And it's amazing how just if you can get a bunch of people chipping in a little bit, what a difference you can make. And I know that sounds a little bit cliche to hear people say that, but it really is the truth.
Well, I do know that collection of money is important. They need it for the research. They need it to help with the families. And whether it be dyeing your hair blue, like I've done, whether it be climbing to the top of a historic landmark and staying for money raised.
The Alzheimer's Association can always use volunteers in a lot of different areas, so we encourage you to come out for that, and we can always, of course, use funding. And it's not just confined to Memory Walk. You know, we can use funding all year long.
They can go to the website. There's a website. They can do online donations, or they can contact their local Alzheimer's office and find out where to send their donations in that way. Or you can find a group that's doing it like our group and donate to that group, and they send it into the Alzheimer's Association.
The Alzheimer's Association is always looking for people to get involved and chip in and help out any way they can. So all you want to do is contact the Alzheimer's Association, the Georgia chapter, and talk to Frida Stevenson, and she's very helpful, and she'll find a way to get you involved and put you in a situation where you're doing something that, you know, that uses your talents.
So we just encourage everybody to keep us in the, you know, in their mind and in their heart, and just give what you can, and just keep on giving and keep on volunteering.
There's not a cure yet, and we, you know, and I know a lot of times we joke that, oh, you know, we have Alzheimer's old timers, but you know, it's serious and it's coming, and it's going to hit us one day, and we're going to be in that same situation where our memories are gone and the family's having to take care of us. So, you know, we need a cure, and we need it soon.